And we're back. Alright, let's do this.
In due time.
Dispatch those fools!
More poisonous thingies. And the ones with the tail that you just saw there, with that really creepy tail at the back end, those are the ones that spit. Spitting giant centipedes, so they can shoot. Which again, is going to be an acid spell-ish effect, plus poison. Alright, so I need to see if this is actually working here. Oh, we need to get Eliza
Strike
up here
as one.
do her thing. Oh. Proto. Alright, they attack Liza. Okay, fighting defensively now finally is working. See the +4. Normally it's +2. That's this toggle. Show you what I'm talking about. That's this toggle here. +2. Notice how it's +3 if your mobility is 3 or higher. Doesn't get any better than 3 by having more mobility, but 3 points in it and you can fight defensively at a +3 to your armor class. It's dodge, which is even the best because it stacks with other dodge. Notice it's a -4 penalty to your swing. Okay, now that's for everybody, but my monkey goodness. Because of my monkey goodness, I can actually have that go up another point. So +3 becomes +4, which is what you're seeing here. That's why it's +4, okay, because she's a monk. Now, she swings, instead of it being at a -4 penalty, it'll be a -2, and that's because of crane style. Sure, I'm saying it right. Dora, off your weapon if you would, sir.
You should have run!
Good shot. Step back, I don't want these guys getting in your face. Proto.
Out of my way!
It's not bad. Tristan. Come up closer. He may have point blank shot, he doesn't have precise shot, I'm almost guaranteed.
So it's come to this.
Yeah, he sucks. And his dexterity is really, really low. Eliza.
Do not hold back!
Show you her attack to show you how she's at a disadvantage. -1 because of power attack, -2 for fighting defensively. Remember, I have this on and this on. Because of those things there, instead of being at -4, it's at -2. You have to have it on. But why wouldn't you? It's all plus, no minus. So it's no reason to have this one off, in my opinion. Well, I take that back. There's different styles. So there's crane style fighting, which is defensive fighting, which is what you're seeing. There's also dragon style, which does more damage with your fists, I want to say. So basically it ramps up your strength. It's almost like power attack for monks-ish. But you can also have power attack too. So you can really capitalize on some strength. The other fighting style besides dragon and crane is, I want to say, pummeling style. And that one's a little weird. That has to do with more about constantly landing blows at the same target and basically ignoring their resistances. Also, there's a really decent-ish ability in there. You know how I charge a lot, where I run forward and smack them with my stick or my sword or whatever. If you're fighting with just your fist and you charge with pummeling charge, I think it's called, you literally haymaker at the very end with like extra damage or some such. It's pretty badass. So that's the 3 styles that I know of for fighting. Obviously, you don't have to get all 3. I'm only going to get the crane stuff, so yeah. You'll see
We shall
me just get
overcome.
steadily tougher and tougher with Eliza. She'll be super tanky. Alright, Dora, now you can charge. Hit that doofus. Where are you going? Thank God they missed you. Proto.
Run them through!
There's a sneak loving. Good job. Okay.
I'm there.
Yeah, I know there's a path here. I'm coming down for a reason. Usually when I'm in a dungeon, you'll find that I follow a wall. Follow the left, follow the right, whichever wall you want to pick, just follow
Their
it.
life ends here.
Alright, so here's Proto. She has full attack. Can she...
Spell's not
charge?
working like that.
No, but she
Let's
can,
hear you
hit this
cry!
doofus. Hey, nice flat-footed kid. Centipede goes towards her because she's the closest. That works out well. Eliza, charge it. And we do the charge, by the way, for those of you who not know, it's a bonus to your swing. A penalty to your armor for 1 combat round, but a bonus to your swing for that 1 round as well. So it's usually a good way to
These magics should be used in other
capitalize
ways.
on the first combat round. Because again, I can probably get to him and just
Strike!
attack like normal. See this? And again, clearly was enough to hit him, but I could have had a +2 here. See what I'm saying? So it would be even more likely for me to hit. Here's our giant spider and the mandibles that we're ripping off for the guy. So we have that quest completed if we take it to him.
Follow if you
Which we can
dare.
do right now until we get some money. Nothing wrong with that idea. But since we're already down here, I'm more of a let's explore. Dark waters of the underground lake provide no hint to their depth, which means don't go any further.
I do what I
Not that you can, but just saying. Alright, let's do a quick save. I'll make sure they haven't picked. I saw a lot of stuff here. So we got jeweled rice. Okay, rice, nuts, and fruits, another recipe. I have no idea who benefits from jeweled rice. I think it's Jathel, matter of fact. But then you can look on all that stuff on the wiki. I can't scribe any scrolls. I'm checking for my scrolls. Remember, I have that mod. She does. Aha. So we have protection from evil communal, protection from chaos communal. Both are the same spell. I know it sounds weird. One protects from chaos, one protects from evil targets. But, again, it's protection from alignment. Notice that she will not be able to scribe the next one. Why? Because if you look in her spell book, we just scribed protection from alignment. Again, she gets to choose the alignment. It's either lawful or chaos, or chaotic, excuse me, good or evil. That's your choices. Only one of the four. It's up to you what you buff with. And it's weird that that spell is not better than it is. I hate to say it that way. I mean, it's a good spell,
Dawnflower,
but you
guide
get
my
gear
hand.
and stuff that surpasses it so much quicker. It's just like, really, why bother? But it is a staple spell in D&D, and probably, I'm assuming, for Pathfinder as well. For instance, this is the same type of a bonus to armor class. It's deflection bonus. It lasts longer. So instead of it being +2 against only evil, remember these guys are probably neutral because they're monsters and they're animals, vermin. So they don't have an alignment, they're just neutral. So that spell wouldn't do you any good, but this one would. So again, it's fiddly. You know, the bonus to saving throws is nice, but again, they have to be evil or the alignment that you pick that you're fighting against. So again, it's fiddly. And once you get like a cloak of resistance +2, you've already surpassed that spell damn near. And a ring of protection +2. That's both of those things are just as good, if not better, than that spell. Alright, we got spitters in the back. You see that? But remember, I am extra tanky now with this character, so I'm going to have her charge.
That is quite a discovery.
So that if they spit, hopefully they spit at her, because she has better armor. And to do that, I'm going to delay him after those spitters. Miss. Miss. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. That dodge, man. I'm telling you. And that's touch attack. Okay, remember, it's easier to get hit with touch attacks. She's still rocking a solid armor class, man, of 18. That's not bad. You know, for the level that she is. Now Dora's turn. So Dora's ready to rock and roll. Just come over here and
This
take
spell
out.
works differently.
Okay, maybe not. Come up here then. Oh, I didn't see that. My bad. And acid splash. Thank God they're not immune to acid. Even though they seem to spit it. Proto.
Die!
How's she doing on her swing? She's doing okay, man. I mean, she's not great. But her dexterity's really good, and that short sword +1 is helping a ton. Tristan, you need to move a little closer, son. And shoot that spitting one. There you go.
No!
Uh-oh. Oh, but I made my check, thank God. Liza.
Attack!
Finish that thing. No joy, huh? She's immune to poison, so
Don't hold
says
back!
her check. She's not
This
gonna check.
will hurt!
Out of my way!
Nice. Sneak attack, loving. Tristan, finish
You
it off.
forced my hand.
Not 1 point's not gonna do it, sunshine. Liza.
Strike as one!
Nope, still no good. And again, just to show the armor difference. Remember, it's not touch armor anymore because they actually physically attacked her. Her armor's way better. Instead of the 18, I think it was just a moment ago, solid 25. So, doing real good.
You should have run! I'm there.
Now, as beefy as I keep making out that armor of hers to be, there's still going to be
I
boss
was
fights that we
successful
have
in my
in this
search.
map alone that are going to way trounce that armor. Like, they're going to have, like, a chance to swing of, like, about 15 or something, so they're going to be, like, just crushing her. But that's why we buff her up with spells. That's why we make sure that she has, you know, mage armor on. That's why we give her the ring of protections, amulets of natural armor, and etc. and so forth. So we try to make her as beefy as possible. Case in point, Remember, her armor is based on not only her dexterity, but also her wisdom because of her monk training. See the headband of inspired wisdom? Boom, boom. Pluses across the board except for the, even the flat-footed. Yeah, so 1, 1, and 1 she got for that. And she may have extra spells a day. I can't remember what she was at a moment ago, but she's at 4 now, so that's a win. What's this say? The taproot of the old Sycamore. It was from here that the seed of the giant tree once sprouted. Alright.
I'm there.
Do a quick save, and I am going to heal
losing
her
my
up.
temper.
Now again, I can use spells, but we have these cheap-ass potions. Wow, that was a cheap-ass potion. Come on. Yeah, close enough. We scum save it. I'm not going to save it now. So we scum save it to the next point. Maybe we'll get luckier on
I
those
shall
spells.
end this suffering.
So you see, we got a decent, again, number of bad guys. I don't mind summoning something. Remember, if he gets poisoned, who cares? Same with getting killed. Smoke folk, the dog doesn't really count. Proto, come up here. Maybe we'll get lucky and everything rushes you. Tristan shoots.
I'll try to make this swift.
Dora, I want you to buff. Something we got to test. The emergency broadcast system. So hear an alarm in the background. Eliza. Charge it. Nice. I was doing work over here.
Let's
Proto?
hear you cry.
Oh, there's some sneak attack, love. Let's go help out the puppy. Okay. The dog is the exact perfect target for us.
So it's come to this.
Dora, you can charge again, right? Yeah, do that thing. Awesome.
Do
I'm
not
not
hold
gonna charge,
back.
just gonna run forward and attack. That was probably dumb. Yep, if I would have charged, it would have been +2 more, she would have hit. That's what I get for not doing it.
Out of my
Well,
way.
it's not that it's not smart. Remember, it is an armor penalty when you charge.
Follow if you
Wow.
dare.
Okay, now there is a path up here. Literally, it's nothing more than a climb. It's an automatic check. There's no mobility check. No XP. Same for climbing back down, because I guess it's easy to climb. So we can take on that part of that. Or, well, first we need to explore down here some more. I'll show you another part that you could take on. I don't recommend it. Up here. And your clue, you can walk a decent way. There's a little tooltip. There it is. A little magnifying glass tooltip. That if you come up here and read this, there's a huge serpentine trail in the dust. Something very large crept through here. That's your clue. Probably don't go there yet. Okay. So, spoiler, it is a giant centipede, like the ones we've been fighting, but big, like uber big. And I don't usually take him on until I'm level 4. My main character, level 4. If my main character is level 4, then I consider myself happy.
I do what I must.
Treasure, and it looks like a scroll. Ooh, what's that say? The remains of a miner's camp deserted centuries ago.
I'm there.
Okay. And Zamar Casimir Opera. Fastened to the chest are metal plaques etched with the names of Taldor's cities. Huh. Ah, miner's lever. Okay, so now, remember he was going to give us a gear that lowers the drawbridge. We have the quest for that. The opposite side I said was broken. So there's 2 paths to get to the spot that he's talking about for the treasure. One's on the cobalt side. The other is the might side. We have everything we need to go finish that quest for the might side. We still can't get through all the way because of the cobalt side is blocked. The way to unblock it is using this lever, and I'll show you where that's at later. Now, there is a path that you can see up to the old Sycamore Cave, straight up again. Now, this would be the side of the cobalt. Downside is if we go up these stairs, or whatever this passage is, they're right there. I don't mean that they'll attack us immediately, but we're going to be like within it. That doesn't mean we don't want to go there though. So let's first scope this area and see why we don't want to go this way. Yes, she's immune to poison, so we can still have her tank, so to speak. But these things hit hard. Now, XP wise, she's a ways away from leveling. She's away from leveling. I'm doing okay, but still a ways away, and I'm the highest one on the list. So, really, unless you think he's going to ding soon, I would not come through here. Yet.
Follow
So
if
let's
you
actually
dare.
do a quick save. And let's go upstairs. The map will be familiar, because we've already been on one side of the map already, other half of it, no less. So we'll pause it as soon as we get up here if we don't get jumped. Maybe. Okay. Mapping map. So, you see we already have bad guys in the area, but we haven't been engaged yet. But this was the other side. So here's the Sycamore side with mites, where we need to fight Tartuccio, and that one place for the drawbridge. This is the Kobold's half now. So this was our way to get to the Kobold side just by staying in the tunnels, in the caves. So we're where we need to be. It's a tough area, don't kid yourself, but we got an alchemist, a sentinel, and another sentinel. I don't think
I'm there.
too worried just yet. Let's
I will see this through.
can I place a bomb? That's the ruin. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like if you don't plant it under their feet.
On them
Test of
too.
my abilities.
Privilege is here. I guess I could drop the skeleton army on them. It's the last one we have before we need to rest. This is a nothing fight in my opinion. So I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to come up here and try that. Doofus. Flat-footed sneak attack damage. Saw movement over there. I thought it was a bad guy. It was a damn rat. Okay. Liza. She has her turn. Nice.
This spell works differently.
Oh, I used my turn. I forgot we're doing half turn here. This is, if I take so much as a step, I lose it. However, I can do a 5-foot step.
Repent!
That already wore off, really. That don't last very long at all. Sneak attack. That was kind of draw them
We
this way.
shall overcome. Attack!
Now the alchemist, he's going to buff, as you can see. So Dora, charge him. Nice. Give himself some extra constitution, and that mutagen also gives him a bonus to natural armor. Penalty to his charisma, which I can't imagine he gives a damn about. So he's basically tougher to kill now, by more hit points and more fortitude and more armor. So we really want to take this doofus out and hit him with something hard. So let's use an auto hit spell. Bone Shaker. He did his fortitude save, but he still took damage. He took half because he made the save. That's still solid hit. Pro Lich, we got guys flanking him, so you can probably zap him with sneak attack. If you hit, of course. Wow, we really had a pretty good chance to hit too. Liza,
Strike as one.
come on. Oh, come on with that weak sauce. Dora.
Strike!
Dude. So he's casting another spell. Oh, sorry, not a spell. Spell-like ability. His breath weapon bomb. He's basically setting stuff on fire. Very annoying. So if we had fire protection on our team, which we do not, we'd be okay. But remember, some people are susceptible to fire, so he knows I've been keeping her away. How close to dying is he? Not very. I'm going to auto him again. Hey, this time he failed his check. So he took full damage. Good job, Tristan. Okay, let's loot some of the good stuff. And again, we'll come back for the other things later. Now,
I do what I must.
inside this door is the Chief Suit Scale. He is the leader. We could try to take him on, but again, at the level that we're at, we can make it. It would be rough. More spiders here, so just like downstairs. So either way we go, we're gonna hit spiders. So on you, but we still have plenty of spells and abilities. So I don't mind
Do not hold
doing
back.
this thing where we burn up our wad, basically find the exit, hop out, rest, come back. By then we'll probably either be leveled or close to leveling, and we can take on the chief. Dog did nice damage. Good work, puppy. Pearl Lich. She's
hear
good
you
for this
cry.
area, so I don't mind her coming up and doing melee. Sneak attack, love. I love it. Attack the puppy all you want. I could care less about that. Dora, your job is to... Let's try a little dazzling display, shall we? Oh wait, takes a full round. Nah, boo. Alright, fine. That's fine. 3 damage. Tristan, your job. Let's get good plus on us. Good in that lasts a lot longer. Liza.
We shall overcome.
Swing, hit. Swing with a big hit. Very nice. Puppers. Good job, puppers. Proto. Seek.
Don't hold back!
Yeah, it's my team.
I'm off.
Kicking ass and taking names. That's what we're about. Alright. Let's see. Nothing over there, apparently. Or we failed to check. Let's go this way.
In due time.
None
forced
shall
my hand.
escape.
Alright, Eliza. What are we going to do with you? Do a 5-foot stutter step. So that I can acid bomb 2 spiders. 5 and 6, we'll take that thing. That's pretty sweet. Puppy comes up, takes the brunt of it. Dora, I'm going to delay your turn past Proto Lich. Tristan, can just
I'll
straight
try
shoot
to make this swift.
and whiff it. Good job, Tristan. Proto, you're tough enough that you can take a hit, right? Yes, and you're immune to poison, so let's have you
Out of my way!
We're about to use this spider horde for the mess that's up here, but not these spiders. We got Dora. Tired of that person. Tired of the spider that wasn't engaged in melee yet, but whatever. Alright, Eliza, you can come up now.
This ends
Yeah,
you.
that's a good start.
Strike
Get the
as
attention of
one.
that guy. Puppy, and I love the fact that your summons don't trigger traps. Thank God for that. I'm going to buff. Who's next on the list? Proto. There we go. That gives her a buff to her swing, remember? That's a nice solid +2 to her sacred bonus to attack. So, his turn's done. Proto, hit this guy.
Run them through.
Nice. Again, solid bonus thanks to flanking, bless, a magic weapon, and a blessing. All different types, sacred, circumstance, morale, and other. Gotta love all that. Dora, I think it's probably time for you to come up here and just attack. Nice. Live.
Do not hold back.
Yeah, finish him off. Ooh, swing and a miss. Puppy, miss. Miss the puppy. Christian.
So
shoot
it's
it.
come to this.
Oh,
Let's hear you cry.
that's good though. So a quick save in case this next fight gets gnarly. Whoa. Okay, trap time. Now, XP wise, remember, I'm closer to leveling. She's still just as good at disarming traps. Probably better even. Yeah, she's at a 10 to my 9 because of her higher dexterity. But I can still buff me considerably, and 1 point away is not going to be enough to fail this trap, I don't think. So we're going to buff me so that I get the XP, so that I get to level 4 sooner.
How may I help?
Tristan, 2 buffs that we need to use. You know, I'm just going to bring this one over here. We combine them all the time. That would be a good way to remind me that he has both. Quick save.
My skills are absolute.
Be careful. I should point out, you should be careful when you disarm a trap. Make sure you have the icon, because sometimes the trap is so well buried that you think you're clicking on it, and in fact you're clicking on space, like the boards, and it's not the actual trap. You will actually make your character walk onto the trap. So be real careful when you do that you're seeing the trap icon.
That was easy.
And a solid 162 XP. Do that another couple dozen times and we'll be at level 4 before you know it. I'm going to buff
I'm
up.
always
And
ready.
we're going to run out of spells before tomorrow anyway.
Dorraj,
Christian, why don't you buff
Honor, Adayan.
and her?
Honor, Adayan.
One of those ounce of protection, pound of cure kind of things. Give everybody on your team
Stand
buff so that
forward.
they don't need healing. Yes, I can convert those spells into healing later if need be, but why not just make sure they don't get hit? You know what I mean? So what do we got? We have an archer, a shaman. Looks like he's getting ready to cast a spell. It's going to be a fierce spell. Right? Let's see what it is. The alchemist, he's probably going to make dexterity or constitution like the other one did, and then he's going to start flaming us. And a sentinel. So probably these two are the worrisome ones. Guys that can make us run away and now our team is less in number. Guys that can set us on fire. See what I'm saying? So Christian can do whatever he wants, but he has a very good spell that we never use. See that? You can only get 2.
Amronda Grati.
Boom. Oh, 0. Why 0? He's fire protected. Okay, fair enough. He may have a spell already activated on him that we're not seeing. Probably, what's that spell that alchemists get? Fire belly, I think it's called, and it allows him to breathe fire, so that sucks. So we don't have any fire protection right now. But whatever. Eliza's turn. She could charge, or she could literally move and then bomb. I think we're going to move and bomb. So fire protection is one thing. Acid protection is a different kettle of fish. Yeah, take that fight. Oh, son of a biscuit. Really? You have protection from acid? Okay, well, it's okay. Fire protected, acid protected. That sucks. Should have done cold, I guess. But it's what it is.
We shall
Get a little closer,
overcome.
though. Puppy? Anything? Nobody's on it. At the very least, he's yeah, name I will say. Yay, me. I got his constitution bump off. Boo on you, sir. Again, I have the skeleton horde, but there's bad guys over here and up here. And these guys don't last very long. So I think we can take these guys out. So, that doesn't mean I don't want to use spells, though. Let's try our Ray of Sickening. He's got con, so that means he's got a better fortune save. Let's try it on the shaman. Yeah. Throw failed. Now, how does that spell work? Minute per level. She's level 2 or 3, so that's going to be at least 3 minutes. Basically, this fight, this guy's basically sickened for the duration. You don't get multiple saves, you get one and done. So it's a save or suck spell. Now we're screwed, and now this guy's, you see, got the halo of geekiness on his face. That's not nausea. Remember, nausea is best. Sickened is good. But it's the same general principle. You debuff the bad guy. So that's a -2 to his swings, his saves, all kinds of shit. So that's really, really nice for us. Now let's have her come over here and help out taking out that sentinel. Dora, what can you do? Imagine missile and cutting it. Buff. Can you get in here? Yes. You hit, bro. Christian. Okay, now it's your turn to step away. Now he's going to do the fire. You see that? He's already kind of queued up. So we're going to get hit like 3 different ways from something, maybe even 4 or 5. So we need to literally back up a bit. What I can do is try to take him out. Remember, he's fire resistant. That doesn't mean he's immune to fire. So I could hit him with this. I might be able to do enough damage to take him out. This guy's not fire resistant though.
Amronda Gratio.
Of course, he is resistant to being hit, apparently. So that's a thing.
Attack!
Smack him. Oh, there we go. That's another way of just solving that problem.
Strike as one.
Bumpers is going.
Out of
But
my way!
hoping to hit there.
You should have run!
There we go. Get up
Strike!
here and mess with that archer. Now that this guy's sickening, the archer's engaged in melee, which means anytime he shoots, he's going to get the attack of opportunity thanks to the door being all open in his grill. I feel better about moving
Repent.
closer. Yeah, take that 6 points of damage. By the way, is he weaker because of that? Nausea? No. Sorry, nausea. Sickening. Sickening. Oh, that's why he was resistant. He's dragon resistant. Oh, he's a dragon sorcerer. That makes sense. He's a kobold. I should have known better. Oh, Liza.
Do
Miss
not
one.
hold back!
Wow, swing and miss twice, huh? He is tough. Dex bonus 1, armor 4. Fighting defense and power attack is squaring me out of 3, but it's still not that much. Bad rolls is what's really hosing me here. Now with all of us on top of this doofus's face. Oh, we'll see. Touch attacks. Boom. As you can see, his armor's nowhere near as impressive. So having ray casters, oh, don't do that, dude. Oh, you're going right to the other team, son of a... Okay, whatever, it's a thing. Tristan, you're gonna come this way.
You forced my hand.
They're already on the list, so it wasn't anything but... it
We
was gonna
shall
happen.
overcome!
There we go. You do your thing. Proto. Since we have no choice, I was hoping to rest and regroup. But since he's feared and ran in there like a doofness, I can do this. And it will help save our bacon a little bit. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Oh, that's a bad shot. We'll take that shot. Ooh, that was a good guy to down, too. Who got killed on that? Shaman. Yeah, alright.
Go.
There's another shaman. Yeah, run the other way. Run the other way. It's better. The reason I say the other way is because there's guys down here. They're going to engage, though. It's obvious that they're on the list, right? Oh, maybe they're not. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe you got lucky. Okay, cool. Tristan, run this way. Hug the wall. We don't want to shoot anyone in melee range. But
I'll try to
we have
make
the
this
shaman
swift.
here. Alright, Eliza. You need to come up here and help these skeletons out. Proto. Up here. We can help them with that, but let's just do acid splash. This will do no damage, but there's no guarantee we'll hit. So I'd rather save it for a tough fight with a shot. These guys are already up and in it, so
Go.
yeah. Do damage to those guys. Leave me alone. Come on with this weak sauce. He is such a little scaredy cat, man.
So it's come to this.
Hey, we'll take a point of damage. Eliza. Why don't we bomb? Yeah, we got one of them. And come over here and engage in melee
Attack!
combat the flame bastard. Ah, hell. Here's the other guys coming in to fight. Oh, really? You're gonna use my own spells against me, huh? Are you sickening me? Really? Who do you think you're talking to, son? Oh. Hit. Fortitude save succeeded. Yeah, undead. Ooh, and I got Ember. Yeah, I forgot about Ember. Alright, Proto Lich.
Run them through!
Not flat footed, solid damage, I'll take it. Since the skeletons are up here doing their thing, I think they're gonna die in this next round. He's running away again. Come on, man. How long does that thing last? Dear Lord. Okay, Tristan. Step over here and shoot this guy.
Repent.
Liza,
Strike as one!
come on. Come on with that. Oh, critical miss no less. Oh, boo. And another dragon resistant doofus. So Raycaster's gonna capitalize on that. We need to get our attack up there.
No.
Ah!
She doesn't die first. 5-foot step, so she can move away. Can she reach them? Yes. hit.
Go.
Dora, now you can move, right? Okay, thank God. Need to get in a fight, sunshine. Alright, Tristan took damage. So is she. He can't heal her with his spells. I'm not worried about him healing himself right now. Let's do the buff for Proto. So he's going to whiff more likely than not anyway. And I'd rather her summon those guys.
Do not hold back.
Yeah, cause fear on the doggy. I care less about that. Proto, another 5-foot step this way. And another acid splash and that gets his face. It's on damage.
Go.
I really need to get you up here, sunshine. Acid splash that one. Pupper's is doing his thing. Alright, time to heal though. He definitely needed it. I probably could have moved a couple steps closer to Dora, but oh well. Need to get him over here. Ah, now she's scared. Son of a biscuit. Man, those fear spells. Rough. Proto. Let's do that stupid spell. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a solid 30. We'll take that. Oofda. Critted. Nice. Well, alright.
Let's hear you cry.
Bastards. Dora, he's
Don't hold back!
There we go. Still a wizard over here somewhere. And I'll shit. But I'm not worried about that so much. Let's come over here, pop off a big AoE heal. Yeah, that feels better. Alright, and your turn, Christian. She needs to get back on board though. As long as that's on her. Before off. Proto. Look at that.
Out
Loving
of
it.
my way!
Oh, come on, man, again. That
Adayan.
shaman really needs to die. Tristan, you got any tricks on your sleeve? No.
You forced my hand.
That'll work though. Eliza. The dog dude.
We shall overcome.
Alright. Hope you can take it. 5 foot that way. See if you can't do a little help for that puppy to pick up that shaman. Reduced. I need to do cold or electric. Dora, are you still scared like a little chicken? Yeah, I'm gonna have you step here, and I'm gonna say, end your turn. If you let him run too close, he'll turn around and run away. And that's the fire belly attack. Oh, breath weapon bomb. No, excuse me. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's a decent amount of damage. Whatever. Tristan.
I'll try to make this swift.
Eliza. No, we don't do that trick. Electric. Here. 4 for. I'll take 5, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Hey, did the shaman just drop? I think he just did. Outstanding work, puppers. Proto. 5 foot step this way. Electric blast this. Hey, look at you with your crit hit, and son of a bitch. 7. Nice. Oh, that one would have died from it though. Oh well. Okay, Dora, are you better yet? 2 seconds. Alright. Yeah, set your team on fire, dummy. I love getting XP for free.
So it's come to this.
she's gonna get burnt though. She's really susceptible to fire, so we really need to rush this doofus. I'm worried about the archer as much as I'm worried about the
Run them through!
fire. Enough distance though between us, and we should be fine. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done acid. Yeah, I think cold is the thing I need on that one. Why don't you shoot this guy? There we go. Liza.
Attack!
Gets a solid smack to his skull. Okay, Proto.
Let's hear you
Electric
cry!
blast. Jolt. Nice. Nice. Dora. You really need to get up in this now. There we go. Alright, Tristan. Take your steps this way. Shoot
You
that
forced
doofus
my
in the face.
hand.
Very nice, very nice. Eliza. Get him. It's okay when he tries to shoot you. Attack of opportunity, miss. Good job. Jolt.
Die!
There we go. Dora, charge it. Yeah. Okay, that was a rough one. Bouncing pinballing is what I call it into all these different guys really straight up sucks. Ooh, treasure doesn't, so let's grab that treasure. Kobolds have turned the skull of a dragon-like creature into an object of worship. You know, it's their ancestors or something that would probably eat them. I'm gonna take the stuff that's worth money. We won't take everything out when we leave the cave. I just like having the good stuff on me. What's this? Oh yeah, treasure up here too. Yep, taking this. Come on, guys. Give me all your loots. Heck yeah. Shamans, man, they know how to do stuff. They got spells.
I'm there.
We'll have to go through our spell book here to see if anybody needs an upgrade. I saw something over here to click for. Yeah, what's that say? Kobolds seem to be good at curing hides and decorating their caves with them. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, we never did. Okay, that. What's this one say? Paintings made with soot. It seems like they're supposed to portray dragons, but most just look like cows with wings. That's some good artistry right there. Cows with wings. I think I can muster that. Alright.
I do what I must.
Let's do a quick save so we don't have to worry about that mess again. How are we doing on the XP? Oh, look at that. We'll probably level before we leave this dungeon. So let's see if we can level before we end this second part of the video. Alright, we did the trap. So I do need to hold. I need to
Right
heal.
here, my friend.
Just to top us off.
All this waiting
Okay,
bores me.
she needs a potion. There we go. Feel better about that. Everyone's still got their mage armor on, so that's still good. Anything
Let
else
us
we can
not
use?
hesitate.
Yes indeed. Here, use that.
Ona Adayana.
By the way, I need to pull that down there.
Ona Adayana.
Puppy out.
We will prevail.
Engage the spitter horde. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Okay. No worries, no worries. Move forward and
Out of
Yeah,
my
one attack.
way!
sneak attack. Nice. Tristan, come up to here. Shoot the one that's
I'll
not in
try to
combat
make
yet.
this swift.
Okay, nice better attacks. Oh, critted the puppy. Bye, puppy. Dora's turn. That'll be the last buff we got going for us, bro. Charge that thing and kill it.
Interesting.
Nope. Okay, Liza's turn. Charge that thing, Liza. Oh, hell. I forgot she summoned the puppy, so she doesn't have anything but movement on this round. Uh-oh.
Run them through! Let's hear you cry!
We'll just disengage.
So it's come to this.
Which is a fancy way of saying 5-foot step back. And then acid splashing. Face him. Rather her take the damage.
Strike
She doesn't get
as
poisoned.
one.
Poison damage is brutal early on until you get delayed poison. So having an undead on your team like this is amazing for us.
Die! Out
That
of
was-
my way!
Now remember, that sneak attack could have been better if I would have grabbed the accomplished sneak attacker. So that
This
actually
will
may
hurt.
have been a better choice. So if you wanted to switch that up, that could be solid.
Do not
Remember
hold
that extra
back.
damage is just extra from start to finish. Anytime a sneak attack lands, you'll feel good about yourself. Anything up in here? Yes.
Defeat
forced
is
my
not
hand.
an option.
Eliza's tricks, except for this. I think I'll hold that in reserve. So let's just charge these things. Nice. Proto. You do the same. You needed to do that. AI, man. AI pathing.
I'll
So,
try to make this swift.
Dora. Can you? Yeah. There you go.
I'm
Easy
off.
peasy, pumpkin squeezy. Alright. We have that done. Oh, cutscene. This is just to show you that there's another part of the cavern. See the urine trail down the cave wall here? That's the Mite's encampment. Just letting you know that there's another side to this cave. I think that's supposed to illustrate.
I'm there.
Of course, free stuff is free. That's what I was told. And we have traps, so you know what that means. Loot and money coming our way. All right, let's do a quick
I'm
Christian
listening.
buff. Quick save in case I need is coming.
I'll take care of it.
Make sure you got the trap icon.
A trivial
Ooh,
task.
162. How much more we need? Ooh. Okay, 2 more. Is there 2 more in the area? There might
That
be.
is
Oh,
quite
there's 1.
over there.
Stuff over here. 1, maybe 2 more traps in the area.
It's time to
You know
act.
what to do.
We should move.
Alright, sunshine.
My skills are absolute.
Show me how you do it.
Ha! A trivial task.
Not bad. Quick saving that mess. Is there another one over here? Oh, there's a
I do what I
cold ball
must.
archer. Break now, all break. Oh yeah, this is a it is a trickery skill check. You see this thing here? Basically, he's gonna whine about how people fell down the trap. There was a mine elevator, so to speak, and his buddies fell down into it. If you don't make this check,
Confide
I
in
believe
me.
it's a trickery check, then you fall down, your whole team falls down, takes damage, and now you're on the bottom level of this cave, which is of course surrounded by spiders, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely want to make the check. Plus, of course, XP, you know. So our journey into the mysterious dungeon brought us by twists and turns into an old mine. A huge hatch in the floor blocked our way. Its panels were half open and squeaked angrily, threatening to plunge careless adventurers into the abyss below. It stretched from wall to wall, making it impossible to simply walk around this deadly trap. Break. All break bad. We turned around and saw Cobalt sitting on the ground beside a broken lever. The Cobalt was holding his head in his hands, but sensing us, he jumped up. Stop! You go, you fall. All go, all fall. Sorrow, sorrow. He grew woeful and lamenting. He skittered down one of the passages. Then we, trickery attempt 14, by me with a +12, tried to jam the doors to deactivate the trap. Success and big 432 XP for me and me alone. Boom with the big level up. So what is this, 4 for me? Yeah. Oh, that's level 2 spells, baby. That's sick. Okay, so now we have Perfect Strike. Now this is a weird thing for Sword Saints that they get that the other guys don't. They have these toggles, 2 different ones. One will burn up one of your arcane pool points, and on the next swing, if it hits, actually even if it doesn't hit, it takes the point, I believe. But if it hits, your weapon does full damage, which doesn't sound like that big of a deal, right? Well, my damage is 1 to 8. So 1 being the worst, 8 being the best. 8's definitely a solid hit. And remember, all your bonuses are still applicable here. So your power, attack, your strength, all that shit still adds on. But this is a way to, you know, surge damage, if you will. So you're the what is the kind of like the alpha strike of the the first of the combat, you can literally have this toggle on and just, if you hit, of course, guarantee that you're doing maximum damage with your weapon, which is kind of sweet. It applies for crits too in a weird way. The damage is already maximum. If you hit and it crits, then the maximum damage, of course, gets critted too. So, of course, you do double or triple or whatever your crit range is, or multiplier is, to that damage. So you can see the appeal here. And again, this is why I say they're crit fishers, the sword saints slash magi in general. So, the other toggle is a little weirder. This is the one where your weapon multiplier has a set number to it. In our case, it's ×2 for the longsword. I can have a toggle on for that one where if I crit, the multiplier, instead of being ×2, jumps up to ×3. Basically, it's a +1 to the multiplier. Well, that doesn't sound like that big a deal. Yes, it's 3 times the damage versus 2, so clearly that's good. But there's weapons out there that has a multiplier of ×3. There's even a weapon out there that has a multiplier, I believe, of like ×4. So you could literally have this toggle on, and if it crits, it activates, steals one of your arcane pool points, and now you did 4 or 5 times the damage of normal. It's pretty sweet. So that one I like. I'm not a fan of the maximum weapon damage one, but it's there, and I'll show you it, but I'm not going to use it. Intelligence, always intelligence. Remember, he is an athletically inclined guy. Trickery, his thing. He's definitely into Arcana, Perception, and Persuasion. And then from there, it's probably enough mobility to get it to 3 in case I ever have to fight defensively. I'm just going off of memory for what I made for the character. And then I probably maximize by the end of the build, since I'm going to get even more intelligence and even more points, I'll probably maximize Use Magic Device and World, or extremely close to maximizing them. So let's go with World. Notice that I'm not the best at this. Proto-Lich is already beating me. Proto-Lich is beating me here too. Now remember, Proto-Lich is undead, but they're also an elf. Because they're an elf, they get a +2, remember? For their Knowledge Arcana. Part of their elven heritage. So that's why you're seeing that she's at 11 and 13 respectively. She has the same number in both. That +2 is being added though to here. So she'll always-ish be better than me. It's okay, I don't mind that. Remember, the reason I'm still pushing these stats is because if I ever go alone, the skill check falls to me, period. So I definitely want to be good at some things. And since I'm an intelligent character, the Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World are my bread and butter. I could invest in lore nature and lore religion, or at least unlock them, but I suck at it, and my wisdom sucks at it. So I'm already at a penalty. I can't even use them, because again, I'm not trained in them, but once I do, I'm still going to be at a penalty. So it's kind of like, meh, why bother? Leave that to someone else. I may dabble in stealth. You know, we do trickery, and why not be a stealthy ninja bastard? But, on you. For spells now, we're level 2. And remember, it doesn't matter what we grab, per se, because, again, I can scribe to my spell book once I find these scrolls, and poof, I'll have all these that you see here. The ones that I know that I haven't seen in-game, Summon 6 Golems is one that's added from Eldritch Arcana. This is actually an amazing little summons. I don't know how long these bastards last. If it's like every other summons, it's 1 round per caster level, but it doesn't say. The thing about the 6 Golems that's awesome is A, there's 6 of them, and B, it sucks up as a material component a regular short sword. So if you just keep a short sword in your inventory, you activate this spell, poof, you got 6 Golems fighting for your team, which is funny because that's a lot of fodder. You just throw those out there and it can literally tank half the damn room while you're taking the other side. So it's kind of a nice little spell. Remember, he is an evoker, if I remember correctly, so his bread and butter will be things like Frigid Touch, which has no save, or Scorching Ray, which has no save, but it doesn't mean you don't want those spells. I do want Blur, I do want Mirror Image, kind of on you, but again, you're going to get them all. So, whatever you feel at the time is necessary is probably the way to go here. Now, just to show you those toggles, remember we have a kitty, and we have these ones. They're off right now because we burned up all our stuff, but they'll be on when we rest up. So make sure you shut those back off. This is the max weapon damage. This is the critical, where it increases the multiplier. I like this one being on. You burn through it faster than you think, but I like it being on because, again, it only activates when you crit. So it's going to work when you want it to. This one, I think it activates every time you take a swing, which means that if you miss, you've wasted a point. So why do that to yourself? So on you. but that's good. Oh, also spell book. Don't forget we have a spell book, and we have a spell to pick. Now I could do Frigid Touch. I could do that Summon Goblins. All viable options. Remember, I crit through my weapon, or attack through my weapon using that spell. But Blur lasts 1 minute per caster level. So I could have myself a 4-minute buff, or a decent attack, or a oh shit moment button kind of thing. Again, on you for what you put in your spell book. That's why I'm not so much a fan of the casters that have to pick spells versus the spontaneous casters like the Inquisitor, the Eldritch Scions, the Bards. I love those guys. What do I want? I can get another Shocking Grasp. I could get a Magic Missile. Yeah, let's get a Magic Missile so that if something needs to die at range and it's an auto hit move, poof, you've taken damage. 2 missiles going out. That's not bad. Maybe 3. If I have Mage Tattoo, I think I'm actually considered caster level 5 for all my what do you call it?
Follow if you dare.
Evocation spells. As such, that means that I'm considered caster level 5 for Magic Missile. Then that means 3 missiles would go out. Ooh, that'd be sweet. I just wish they would honestly give
Pay attention.
oof, that was close. I wish they would give Sword Saints spell recall, even if it was just once a day. The ability to just say, nope, I need that spell. Poof, that'd make my day. It's kind of like what he has with that arcane, or the bond, the deity bond that he has with his spells, where he can just summon one back. Which, by the way,
Something bothering
before
you?
I forget, I can do that. That's an auto hit move. I'm pulling it back. And again, yes, I could use it for a heal, but I just, before I forget, because otherwise I'll take a nap and go, oh, I don't have any spells. No, you really had one more. You just needed to resummon it. Now, the question is, do I want more XP for my main? Well, yeah, but could I give it to someone else? Remember, she could get leveled up again closer to 4 sooner too. She has high trickery, and with bonuses from him, she could make the next 2 or 3 checks and get really, really ahead of everybody else in a nice way. Catching up to Tristian, passing her by leaps and bounds, and catching up to me, which is nothing bad in my opinion. But I still maintain that I'm the badass
Right
of the
here,
team,
my
and I'd
friend.
rather be the one that's higher than everybody by a lot.
I'm
So
listening.
if I can make the check, I'm going to be the guy that takes the check.
I'm always ready. That was easy.
Thank you. Now there's like 2 or 3 other ones up here.
I'm there.
So we have to be real careful.
I was successful in my search.
Like that. Scum save. Telling you, man, traps with paws. That's why people do it. It's what it is. Let's move a little slower.
Over there.
Whoa. And we missed one over here, I'm sure, already. Either we missed the check, or we walked around it. You had to be like super close to it.
No one stands in my way.
Share your troubles.
So we got bad guys around the corner here. So we gotta be real careful we don't trigger a
I'll
trap
take care of it.
and then a fight, because that would straight up suck.
Impossible!
Oh no. Okay, you can do it.
I'm listening.
I don't need to scum save it. I can just do it 3 times in a row this way. I don't mind.
It's time to act! A trivial task.
There we go. Okay, now I'm fairly certain there's another trap here somewhere.
Pay attention.
Yeah, alright. Quick save that.
I was successful in my search.
That was super close,
Confide in
guys.
me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
I am never wrong.
I'm telling you, man, if you don't want Tristian on your team, I have to wonder what kind of teammate you want.
That
Because
was
he is
easy.
badass with those 2 buffs alone. Let's take the team down to here, obviously. Let's actually stealth it, though, so we don't do anything stupid.
Right here, my friend.
Tristan, bro, buff me up, would you? Quick
My
save.
skills are absolute.
Sneaky quiet time.
A trivial task.
Nice work.
Stand with me.
Haha. You see this? Okay. There's a lot of guys over there. They're way over here on the walls. They're all running downstairs. So we can either have them come and follow us and group up nicely, or we can just do what we do best. So Protolich, you're on spells of any real use. Wait, are you? Yeah, always check to make sure that she hasn't added something that I forgot to drag over. She doesn't have anything else in here. Ah, see, you got stuff still. Just snowball that bastard. Get up there, sneak attack. Now these guys are not poison, they're just going to be straight up cobalt jackholes. But that's good for us, because I can do stuff like this. Draw them out. And there is a shaman. Oh, and he's gone. Well, that was the thing. Oh, critted me for 4 too, no less. Wow. Well, nat 20 always hits, and then they confirm the crit after that, so that straight up sucks, man. And I don't believe that you confirmed that crit, you lying piece of shit. I have a 22 armor class. You really rolled well enough with a 6 to hit the 22 again. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, my turn. Can I charge? No. So, I'm buff. Now, cool. Let's come up here. We need to get close enough to that shaman. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing without our shield spells. Alright, Tristan, on the other hand, though, can come up here. Stop doing this stupid stuff. And, hey, we heal. Helps out 2 of our team, that's all that matters to me. Okay. What do we got left here? Let's move that to there. She could ear piercing scream so it auto hits, but why? She has the ability to do this. They got some decent armor. The dexterity bonus alone is pretty impressive. Liza, your turn. Yeah, go ahead. Push them off. Or just stand there looking like a doofus. I'll take the
This will hurt!
Yeah, I'll take that. And I'm gonna back that ass up because I think this will draw out the shaman. He's probably trying to target me. Nope, changed his mind. Okay, well, never mind. Tristan. Yeah, time to AoE heal again, bro. That's why we brought you. Move a little closer, though. Perdolich's turn. I can charge. That one. Nice. Eliza, do the same. There you go. You're running out of friends. Dora's turn. Come over here, Dora. And it's time for your acid splash cantrip. Nope.
Go.
She's taking a pounding, man. Alright, Tristan, you know what to do. Hey, I just got all her health right back again. That was beautiful. Proto
Out of my way!
There we go. You too,
Strike
hon.
as one.
Yeah. I'd like to see.
You should have
Push 'em off.
run!
Ah, boo. Tristan. What the hell? Top her off. That's what I say.
Run
Turtle
them
witch.
through.
Nice. Okay.
In
Not
due
bad.
time.
Not bad. Alright, we got stuff to steal. I don't know why I'm taking through it. I'm about to exit the dungeon and actually take everything with me, but whatever. Still old habit. Alright, treasure. These wooden structures are a few centuries old.
Over there.
Oh, hey. Some even older, but they... something. They withstood the ravages of time. Someone knew how to build shit.
I'm there.
Come on, team. Now, when you enter this cave, normally, this is where you come in. Okay? I'll show you the exit here in a mo. Because we're going this way, I think we're screwing ourselves out of some kobolds to fight. And I don't want to do that. So, we're going to go back. Actually, we need to finish over here. We haven't finished the bottom. We'll go back over here. Remember, we still have to fight the suit scale over here. But that's not happening right now. We need to clearly rest up. But there is a fight up here with spitters.
I'm off.
And I think with the buffs we have on us, we're still okay. Let's have her... Well, first let's have me scribe scrolls that I... Remember, my list is less inclusive than hers. So if it can be done, I want to be the one to have it. She needs to heal. That was lame. She has a vanish scroll. Sure, go ahead and copy that. She has a burning arc scroll. Okay, we'll take that. And that's it. Okay. Alright, anything fancy show up? Not really. Yay. I want to use that lever, is what I want to show you. It's over here. With their spitters.
I'm there. Their life ends here.
Come on, Mr. Spitters. Liza, what do you got for us? You're going to delay your turn. Proto-Lich needs to engage him first.
Let's hear
If
you
she fails,
cry.
that they hopefully get attack her because she was the first one to swing in. I don't know that it works that way. Hopefully it is.
Do not hold back.
Doesn't matter if you kill him though. So let's step back. Now they should go to the first target, which again should be her. Tristan can come over here.
Repent.
Nice, Tristan. Dora, why don't you repeat the same but do it? You can't trip. I'll take it. She takes damage, but you know, she's not getting poisoned. That's all that matters to me.
We shall overcome.
That was pretty, guys. That was real pretty. Anything over here? I know this video is getting to be about an hour long, so we're going to cut it short here, but I want to finish this area.
Interesting.
Well, since no one will rush forward,
Something
so that's the good
bothering
news here. Since no one will rush forward, I can be a
I'm
total
always
jackal,
ready.
just engage in
All
combat.
this waiting bores. Let us
and
not
stuff
hesitate.
like that. So let's just...
A test of my abilities.
All right, your turn, sir, to 5-foot step this way. Is that enough for you to shoot somebody? Yes. Hey, look at you. Eliza, just come around this trap. So, Proto, over this way.
Pay attention.
Nice. Oh, more spiders. Hello. Alright, Tristan. You can come this way. I swear I love the turn-based combat.
You forced my hand.
Oh, that's right. This is a surprise round. Okay, now we have full attacks. Oh, Dora needs to come down this way. That way. And finish with a acid splash. Nice. Liza.
Strike
Oh, in my
as
pocket
one.
here, Liza. Oop, missed. Put away,
Out
finish him
of
off.
my way!
Okay, your turn. Transpider's turn. Oh. Just didn't get poisoned though. That's all that
I'll
matters.
try to make this
Get
swift.
poisoned. Dora.
Strike! Ha!
Ah, that was weak sauce, man.
Do not hold back.
You had to take a step so she didn't get it.
Run
the
them
second
through.
time. Straight up sucks.
Let's hear you cry.
That's okay.
So it's come to this.
Don't hold back!
Nice.
We shall overcome.
Nice. And another one would have missed. That's okay.
Die!
We missed two. That's all that matters. Alright, team. How's that XP looking now? Woot. Doing great, doing great. Okay, let's do that buff trick. Oh, first, this is the... I'll walk you down here just to show you. This is that connecting path. Remember, there's the drawbridge you need the gear from. We have everything to get it. We just need to return the gift to the guy. So we'll have to go back. That's XP for that, and XP for unlocking that. The drawbridge will come down. You can access this room and this room only. This room's blocked from us, but it's because of this damn fence. So if you get the lever, it's just by clicking on that cart. XP. Mine lever's gone. You used it. And now again you have access to the room. Still can't get through because you haven't gotten the gear to lower the drawbridge. We can get that, though we'll go the other way. But there is decent loot in here. That's why I wanted you to bring you in here. So, covers that. And so I'll make sure we didn't pick up something heavy. Doesn't appear to be. We got that big heavy greatsword +1, but I'll happily tote around 8 pounds of $600.
How may I help?
I think this will be a good spot to stop for the day. With that, my name is Brother Bean. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.